All right, you guys. You didn't think that'd be the only video I'd make on Jason, did you? Of course I'm gonna milk this, homie. And look, man, if you're a sensitive snowflake, don't worry, okay? This might even be a somewhat respectful video. Somewhat respectful, but not a whole lot, okay? Um, Jason David Frank was known by many people as a douchebag. Many people who have known this guy, many people who have worked with this guy will tell you that he was not a great dude. I've known martial artists, okay, and I'm not trying to, claim like I'm some kind of big wig here, but like I've known even martial artists who've trained with him who have said that he's not a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Like this person, he was just very ego inflated, and he had a lot of demons, bro. That's what Hollywood show business will do to you. It will fuck you up. And like I said in a past video not long ago, what the devil did to him was basically, he let him have a taste of the fruit, the sacred fruit of being a fucking big wig, whatever you want to call it, showbiz boy. And then he took it away from him and he let him starve because that's what the devil does. He's a sick fuck. And he let Jason starve. And I'm sure that he is very, very, let's just say, you know, um, happy. I can't think of any other words, so we'll just be blunt about it. I'm sure he's very happy about Jason's death. Because, well, Jason was a Christian. Even though I feel like he was lukewarm at best, the devil hates all Christians, whether you're lukewarm or hard in your faith like myself. So, that's my story about him, guys. A lot of you know what happened to me personally. I don't really feel like I need to get into it, but yes, I did have an altercation with this man, and it was very, very unpleasant. Message me if you'd like to know. I don't really feel like talking about it. But all I can tell you is this, homie, like, Austin St. John made a video about him, and he was classy about it. I chose not to be because really, bro, like, I don't have nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Jason was a sellout, bro. Okay? Austin was not. Austin was like the kid that, kept the everlasting gobstopper and Willy Wonka. If you know the story about Haim Saban and Power Rangers, Haim Saban was a huge dirtbag and took advantage of everyone, and a few Power Rangers quit because of it. But Jason did not. He was a cocksucker. He was a complete ass kisser. Him and Billy and the Pink Ranger, they were all sellouts. But Tui Trang, the Yellow Ranger, as well as Zach, the Black Ranger, and Austin St. John, the best of all, they were not sellouts. They chose to quit Power Rangers. Yes, it is true that Austin St. John later rejoined the show, but from what it sounds like, Haim Saban learned his lesson at least somewhat, maybe. I don't know, but um, you know what I'm saying. I don't see Austin as a sellout for that. I don't, man. He's a great guy. He is he's a Christian who's hard in his faith, like myself. Not a lukewarm, not a sellout, not a money, power obsessed fucking loser. Okay. And look, I'm not gonna call Jason names, okay, in this video because I've already had my fun, but I will just say this, okay? I'll end it on a Christian note, like I say. My heart goes out to his family. I understand he was a father, and that really must be awful for his kids. I can only imagine how hard that would be to lose, a mom or a dad. I lost my grandparents, so it wasn't easy, but to lose like direct bloodline like that must be really, really awful. And for that, I am sorry. But um, really, man, that's the only nice thing I have to say. I'm sorry. I don't really care to really say much other than I think for what it's worth, he was a pretty good martial artist. He was an eighth degree black belt, which not a lot of people can claim in the karate world. So I will give it to him in that regard. But with that said, I mean, a black belt isn't everything, and that doesn't automatically mean you're a great fighter. But still, I do, I do think that's impressive for what it's worth. And I did like his style of fighting. He did old school karate, known as what is it, Shotokan. It's like that really fucking wide stance, like you see in fucking video games and movies and shit. It's one you got to be careful with on the streets. I'm not saying it's ineffective, but it is cool looking. You just have to be careful not to let yourself get kicked in the nuts, because that's what will happen if you're not careful and you have a very wide stance. You guys forget that everybody fights dirty. But anyways, I guess that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I really want to say, man. I did like Tommy. Okay, I'll admit I did like the Green Ranger. Okay, I'm from the 90s, but see, here's the thing, bro. I mean, fucking everybody liked Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody liked the Green Ranger. He was the cool one because he had the little gold shoulder pads, and the fucking dragon flute or whatever. Dee, 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 dee. You know what I'm saying? I did like his character, okay? I won't front. And I did like the White Ranger, but listen, man, that doesn't mean I was in love with a guy, okay? Playing a character and who you are is two different things, all right? So, does not mean I love. I know I'm going to have some trolls who are like, oh, you're secretly in love. No, I'm not, bitch. Shut the fuck up, okay? You're a retard, and a lot of you guys are hilarious for still using this Power Ranger shit as a troll even like 3 years later. But you know what, bitch? Looks like your fun is up now, faggot. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess you guys are going to have to learn a new troll now that he's passed on. But I'm sorry, I just think that's kind of hilarious. Anyways, guys, before I get myself in any more trouble here, look, dude, guys, never meet your heroes. Hollywood is a very sick, disgusting place full of degenerates. It will ruin a good soul. It will. And it's run by the devil himself, man. I know I say Hollywood like, he's some kind of movie star, but you guys know what I mean. Show business, the entertainment industry, it's all the same. It will devour your soul. It's full of fucking demons. There are blood sacrifices. Okay, this is real shit. Corey Feldman said himself, it's full of fucking pedophiles, bro. Sick demon cunts that destroy good people's souls. I believe that Jason Frank was a good person at one time, but he sold his soul to the devil, and it changed him, and you can see it. You could see it, man. I know I could anyway, so I just have to say Jason did tap. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry I had to meme a dead guy, but Jason did tap, and listen, man, my heart goes out to his family, like I said, but I guess that's it. So thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.